Hey, what's up, guys? It's Franco here, and I'm back with another Clash of Clans video today. And today we're on my wallbreaker account. And if you don't know, this account, I only have wallbreakers unlocked. And obviously I have all spells, sieges, pets, heroes, but the only troop I have is wallbreakers. Everything else is level one. So that's the thing I've been rolling with for the past like 2 years. Actually, I think I did make this account in November of 2022. So it's coming up on 3 years, and this account's obviously free to play, but the moment we've all been waiting for. Let me show off the hero haul here. So we finally have a max level warden. Um, let me before I show this, let's pop a builder potion in lieu of this event. So here's the builder potion for 10 hours. And hopefully the Royal Champions finish by the end of this video. But we have the Warden maxed out, Queen maxed out, Royal Champion on the final level, and you guys will see at the end of this video maxed out. Minion Prince a day, 16 hours till maxed out. And then Barbarian King, we don't really want to talk about him. But so that's about what, 15 more levels? But, well, you know how this happened. We have Hammer Jam, and Hammer Jam has been going on for, I think it started like within over two, so it started with like over 2 weeks, what, like 16 days, which is so long, or maybe it was like 14 days. I can't really remember too well. But right now, as of the recording of this video, we only have 4 days and 16 hours left. And Clan War Leagues ended about like 3 days ago. So realistically, we only got about 1 week or 7 days worth of hero upgrades during Hammer Jam. And the minute that final war, day seven, kicked off, if you didn't put your hero, if you didn't do your attack within the first hour and then put your heroes down right away, you were making a mistake. And some people in my clan said that they need to, it's such a shame that you can't upgrade your heroes during regular war. And I'm like, dude, yes, you can. Because if you think about it, so I got a 3-star here, and I only used 3 heroes. But I was like, if you think about it, Plan World ends, and you do it that minute it ends. You only have one attack. That's 24 hours later, so that's 1 day. You have Preparation Day, assuming your leader starts war right away. That's 2 days, plus a little bit of wiggle room if the leader waits a little bit. Maybe it's 2.5 days. Who knows? Because usually people don't start regular war right after Clan World. You have to give out bonuses. And then if you wait the entire 23 hours and 59 minutes of war, that's another day. So that's 3.5 days without any builder potions. That's just how long you have if you wait last minute to do your war attack. And I was like, 3.5 days? That's not even including any builder potions. A maxed out queen took 4. I was like, that's just one builder potion and maybe the builder's apprentice, or maybe one builder's apprentice. You only have to make up that half day. I was like, dude, you can upgrade the heroes between wars. And I was like, now between regular war, it's the same thing. If you attack at the very first second of one war, so it doesn't work for consecutive wars, but let's just say you forgot about the whole Clan War League thing, and you're logging on now, and your war's about to start. War starts, you have 20, you do your attacks right away, you have 24 hours of prep, and then 24 hours of the next war. You always will have 3 full days between wars to do heroes. And usually that's not enough with regular hero upgrades, because once you hit like heroes level 50, 60, they start taking like 5 days, and you're not just gonna pop builder potions on regular, I don't know, no special events. But with Hammer Jam, even the longest hero upgrade, which takes 8 days, is now actually possible between wars. So that's literally what I've been doing. I've been ripping Queen upgrades. She started at level 98 before Hammer Jam, and now you can see she's already level 100. Royal Champion started at level 48 as well, and she'd go into level 50. Minion Prince, I've been upgrading him through Clan War Leagues during Hammer Jam because I don't use him. Which I will now because the king's going to be down indefinitely till he's done. But the Minion Prince, I think I started at like level 83 or something, and now it's about to be level 90. And it's like, yo, if you didn't take advantage of this Hammer Jam, you made a mistake, but it's not over yet. And it's like, by the time I post this video, it'll probably be 3 days left in Hammer Jam, and I got so lucky that the queen didn't shoot this double cannon before the single inferno, because she would have fried and died, but I think the warden would have clutched up anyway. But this was a clutch 3-star against the bottom person in the clan. But it's not too late, and you can get a couple heroes upgrades in before this ends, and I recommend just, I actually, so in order to get four heroes upgrade, because I had four upgrading at the same time. I had Warden done a little while ago, but this is the time where you want to pop a Rune of Dark Elixir, and that's what I did. I upgraded the Queen, and I upgraded like the Minion Prince, and then I popped a Rune of Dark Elixir because it's not just time that's halved, it's also cost. So one Rune of Dark Elixir is two more heroes, and in my case, luckily, I don't have to get any more Dark Elixir because the king is good. The king is the only one that's going to suck it up, and the pet house. Um, so realistically, that's going to be affordable with my normal attacks that I do. But if you pop the Rune of Dark Elixir, it can definitely get you through a couple more hero upgrades. So you don't really have to go super hardcore with farming and sneaky goblins and all that stuff. But for me, it worked out because now it's on the last level, so now I don't have super high cost for Dark Elixir and all that stuff. And the Royal Champion will be done here in 4 minutes, and it brings me to this account's overview here. So, I really wasn't expecting to get close to maxing out Town Hall 17 before Town Hall 18 came out on this account because considering my main account is it like just got it, it's working on the final spring trap. But this account we do have a fully maxed out lab here, wall breaker wise, and our equipment is maxed out for what we use. And I just actually maxed out the action figure here because I was like, you know what, it could be good to have extra firepower for a hero if I want to swap out the giant arrow. I messed around with it. I might mess around with it. Snake Puppet or Snake Bracelet I maxed out a little bit ago. I don't know if I like it more than the Spiky Ball. But basically, now we're just working on garbage epic equipment, and eventually we'll have them all done. And I say garbage because they're just ones that won't really work well with this strategy because this strategy relies on like just a queen walk through the base, and you got to get as much damage as possible. Basically, no troops. So it's like if you use a magic mirror, the clones will go away, and it's like, well, was it really worth it? Because maybe magic mirror. That's probably what I'll work on next. Maybe frozen arrow. These all have some argument for them. Obviously, Earthquake Boots would be a complete waste. There are some that are just a complete waste. Eternal Tome, what? Invincible wall breakers for a little bit. Life Gem, pointless, pointless. But they're common, so I still kind of maxed them out a decent amount. But now we're on the Starry Ore grind, and it will take a little bit. So maybe we'll start maxing out some of these common equipments in the meantime. But basically now all we have to work on are some of these pets. So I've been grinding out the unicorn. There's not too many more that we can do that are useful. Like Yak and Lassie are completely useless in the game. Poison Lizard, very niche, but can be used, but mostly useless as well. And I maxed out Sneezy during Clan War Leagues, which I probably should have used during Clan War Leagues for my attacks, but whatever. Ended up working out anyway. So we got all the important ones maxed out here, except for Unicorn and Frosty. And if you didn't know, they actually have a bug, not a bug in the game, but more of a weird design here. Wait, I want to check. So 1 minute left. There aren't being sold pet potions in the weekly shop anymore, and it used to flip flop every week, or they'd be in here every other week. So you get roughly one and a half per week, or three every 2 weeks. But they haven't been in the shop for like a month, and I had them stockpiled. Luckily, I have three more. That's not even that many more. So realistically, you can't really grind out pet upgrades during this hammer jam. I don't know if that was on purpose or what, but I'll try my best after I put down the king and have a stockpile of dark elixir. Um, but in the meantime, now I'm kind of a little bit more free with my loot here. I was really like pushing it to get more dark elixir. Like farm at one time, I had to farm 100,000, and I had a potion pop, so I had to do it quick. But realistically, builder potions are definitely the best way to go during Hammer Jam. And I can outline this a little bit. So if we look at the cost of an Inferno Tower, for example, this is 7 days, 18 hours. So everything's cut in half. And if we look at the price of a hammer of building, which is the best thing to buy with Clan War League medals, it costs 120 and it takes off infinite amount of time as a building. And we have a builder potion here that costs 30 and takes off 10 hours. So if we do the math, um, one builder potion with six builders takes off 60 hours. And then if you can buy four of them, which is the same price as a hammer, that's 240 hours, which equates to 10 days worth of upgrades. So basically, a builder potion and a hammer are equal value at 10 days. If it's a single 10-day hammer, it's worth it, or pop a builder potion and it'll give you 10 days worth of upgrades. And I really didn't plan out what I'm going to use this builder on, so we'll just upgrade, 4 days, 12 hours. Oops, wrong button. We want to time it right, which is my next point here. How much longer in Hammer Jam? 4 days, 16. So yeah, we'll upgrade this guy here. Um, so basically, hammers are worth it for anything over 10 days or maybe 10 days tied. Some people argue like 9 days, whatever. But nothing is going to be 10 days. Everything's 7 days, 18 hours. So hammers are no longer worth it because there are no 10-day upgrades anymore. But it's not even that. It's like you have to think with everything being halved in time, builder potions essentially are double value. So it's the same, buying builder potions is the same value as a hammer taking off like hammer only being worth it for a 20-day upgrade. So right now, during Hammer Jam, it is so much more worth it to buy and use builder potions, especially with the thing I was saying about heroes before, than a hammer is during any time of the year by almost like double or something crazy because usually buildings can take 15 days, so by like 5 days swing. Um, so basically, if you have stockpiled up Clan War League medals like I do, I recommend just loading on builder potions and whenever you can, whenever you have spare minutes that you can log on, because realistically you're gonna have upgrades that are less than 10 hours, you gotta log on and make sure that occupy those builders. But I would realistically keep them constantly popped, and I will for the rest of this event because I do have a lot of stuff that I still need to max out. But something I touched on a little bit like one of my previous videos is your upgrades, you have to be strategic with them. You do not want to upgrade any of these big buildings, these 7 days. And what you want to do is you want to upgrade them when there's very little time left in Hammer Jam. When there's about like 1 day left, that's when you start popping these crazy upgrades. Because what happens is as soon as it goes back to normal, it'll be a 15-day upgrade, but it'll resume from the 7 day. So it's like you'll save so much more time. It won't take time away from you. When I upgrade this expo, and then let's say Hammer Jam ends in like 2 hours, it'll be down to 7 days, 16 hours. It won't hop all the way up to 15 days, 10 hours instead. So you can save extra time. So basically, you can extend Hammer Jam like another month, or sorry, another week basically, if you save these big upgrades for the end. And that's why you saw I just upgraded a giant bomb. It's one of my shorter upgrades, and I timed it so that it's hard to tell with how many builder potions I'm going to pop, but realistically, Hammer Jam ends in 4 days, 15 hours. So as long as I'm getting close to that 4 day mark, um, that's when you really want to send these final building upgrades. And realistically, if I could, I would have all my builders open when there's only like 1 hour left. And then what I would do is I'd use a rune of gold and like upgrade all my expos all at the same time, get 6 builders on all these because realistically then they'll be maxed out. But Town Hall 18 is coming out, so it gets a little weird because they're not going to be maxed out anymore. But that's besides the point. So right now I'm just taking the time, which I think most people kind of know this too, to just max out my bombs and max out my mines, max out my air mines, all this good stuff before Hammer Jam ends. But I think that's actually all that I wanted to cover in this video with Hammer Jam strategy. And obviously, I have no more elixir upgrades. It is a good time to dump some elixir into walls. Other than if you're struggling for loot and you want to use your alchemist to convert it to gold, dark elixir, whatever, which is what I had to do for most of it. But now I don't really need to, and I'm kind of chilling just based off converting dark elixir to gold or whatever leftover elixir I have. Or whatever gold the dark elixir, I don't know, it doesn't really matter too much. But I do need to finish this upgrade on this archer tower, and I figure we'll do it on camera here before I end the video. Now that I finally have 3 heroes, now I can get this star bonus. It's also really nice how the star bonus is 4 times, so this is giving you a lot more extra loot than we had. um, I mean, than you would expect. So it's kind of easy to farm now. And even just, I was doing just normal attacks. And these, you can just farm so easy now. And you don't drop any trophies. So with the new trophy system, that's very helpful. But this Archer Tower will finish in, yeah, right now. And we'll actually just upgrade it again. We have a builder potion going, so it'll end like later today, assuming I don't pop another one. But I'm just going to keep popping them whenever I can possible. But yeah, I think that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.